Hello guys, this is Jerry speaking. Welcome to LJPCBM React, episode number 602. And today I'll be reacting to David3000's Funniest Happiness Podcast series premiere, episode 1. It's Thursday, November 7th, 2019. And reacting to this beginning in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay.
Here it comes. It's now time for David3000's Fun and Happiness Podcast. Today, sit back, relax, and listen to topics about game shows, video games, a few segments from time to time, updates, news, sports, and many more. And now, here's the star of the show, David3000.
Hi everybody, I am David3000 here, and welcome to the premiere of the David3000's Fun and Happiness Podcast. I am David3000 here, the host.
Let me turn this up so I can hear this.
Hello everybody, it's great to be on here, and even though this ain't rain rave, still, it's
And we also have Dr. Peter.
Yeah, the muscle man.
not on your life.
Wow.
Oh, Johnny. Oh.
And we also have Jayhan. Is he here?
And let's get around the campfire and tell a lovely song, shan't we? By the way, just so we get caught up to speed, there is a reason why we're doing this kind of podcast and not the old one and continuing off that, because David, yeah, so basically, glitching out, he'll be back soon. Anyway, so basically, on the original David3000 podcast, there was not only just a problem going on with a certain individual that we're not going to talk about. I might, talk about on a rain rave with a podcast with Brandon Jordan someday, but not today. But at the end of the day, we're doing this just to help, cleanse and get to a fresh start with this new podcast. So
Yeah.
have I gotten everything out of the way?
And we also have Jayhan here with us. Say hi, George. Say hi, Jayhan.
Okay, what's gonna be our first topic for today?
Well, John, do you have any topics?
I was gonna get to that regarding well.
Did I hear
since I was
giggling?
saving this for the,
Hang on.
game.
Hang on, I can't turn it up. Hang on. Give me one moment, folks. Okay, never mind. Got it. Continue on.
Show fan podcast with Josh and Danny. I'll probably talk about it here, just like I will on there. And Dante is deafened. I don't know why, but still. Anyway, here's my topic regarding the new version of Parks. Now, like as you all know, it premiered this past summer on ABC. Am I correct? Am I going good so far?
Yeah, with our first.
Yeah, it premiered this past summer in like around in June and July for what was it on ABC?
Yes.
Okay, so basically,
Mm-hmm.
I knew what the new set would look like beforehand. And this was before I became a game show fanatic in my own right. But at the end of the day, I kind of liked it in a sense. But the problem I had with it was that they didn't have like certain rounds, like for like you could, if you win 2 games, you can like that's when you go to the money cards. But apparently, you gotta win the whole thing, like get through the base cards through one round and then get to the money cards. And what makes matters worse, they don't have a champion for every time someone wins.
Wow.
Wins a game. They just can't.
That was the main point of card shows in the past.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly. It was the point of the past. because when Jim Perry first started it all those years ago, that was the point. We all had champions to continue onward their reign to get more money off either from the money cards or from the base cards, whether you want to call it vice versa. And it was fun. You know, it was fun for you to continue your reign as champion and take all the money you could get when it comes in regards to being rewarded in the game show. But instead, they pulled this crap to a point where they made it new, and they made it look a little bit you know, what I would call original, creative and entertaining in my view. So therefore, it was good, but the only logical, problems that there is the fact that they didn't stick with the original, old school ground set of how it should work, and that's why I feel like, I didn't hate it much. I just didn't like it.
And
And basically, that's my topic on the new edition of Card Sharks. I believe if anybody agrees with me, you can agree. But if you disagree, I'll be open to your opinion. I have no problem with that.
and the main reason why
Wow.
I don't the main reason why one of the things I don't like about the new card search is that push rule. They don't have the push rule.
Oh my God! Thank you. I forgot about that too. They don't have that push rule, and that's stupid.
Wow.
That's like the push rule helps the contestants.
To continue on the money cards.
Yeah, and they don't have that, and that happened one of the episodes.
Wow.
And I'm like, are you serious?
Yeah.
I don't know what Dante said about that.
Man, still at the end of the day, it's just so it's just too stale at this point.
Wow.
So
Sorry about that. I had to sneeze.
Miss Dante, what do you think about the new card search?
What do I
Yeah, what do you think about the new card sharks?
what do I think about the new card charts? I think it's fun. I like the new set and everything. The problem is it's just in the original it's just 5 cards. In the new one there's I understand I understand it's the suspense and all, but I like the original better. But
Yeah.
I like how the money cards are like a poker game, and I like that. Okay.
But but also, what about the lack of champion? You know, I mean, they completely discard that whole thing. You know, you could win more money and more stuff while being a champion. You know.
Yeah, I miss bringing back the champion.
And you have to win 2 rounds instead of one to get to the money
Yeah, I
card.
miss that crap. But
Yeah.
overall, it's kind of fun,
Yeah.
Yeah.
To
So.
a sense, but it's in my view, it's a little stale. Not too stale, but just a bit stale.
I mean, so what do you guys think about Pressure Luck returning to season 2?
Well, we're still talking about card search right now before we get to
Oh, it's still cards that come.
Yeah, Jihad, what's your take on this?
Well, my opinion is really kind of neutral because I mean I'm a fan of the game. I honestly wish they could have kept some of the cards that they did like in the old. I wish they could have kept some of the elements, but all in all, I say it's a pretty good game from the past and now. I'm kind of have opinionless about it, but if I were to give an opinion and a criticism, my criticism would be like there's way too many cards to count for that long, going higher, lower, higher, lower, higher, lower, and go all the way back. That's gonna take up so much airtime, and you'll probably have to make a whole nother episode part if that happens. And the good thing about it is it adds a new challenge to the thing. It reminds you to keep you on your toes and freeze while you got the chance.
Still.
Point noted.
And also the top price on that show is 100,000.
No, 500,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, 500,000.
But that's even better.
Yeah, way better.
Way better than
You know
that.
what's saddening is the fact that they want to. Sorry to cut you, but they just they didn't stick with the like having the champion, to continuing on from just more than that one match, but still at the end of the day, it's just saddening that they didn't continue on with that tradition. I mean, I'm sorry, but it's
But
just
you
my
know
take.
what? What are you gonna? Honestly, we can't do nothing about it. So what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, well, I would change the rules, if I was the host, or
Well,
just a plain producer and
Because
director.
yeah.
Mhm.
what do you think of the host?
Okay, so you that's your
Oh,
favorite game show of all time, right?
oh yeah, it's my favorite game show. Always will be. Just I'm just a little it can be a little mind
Anybody
boggled.
else have an opinion?
As
Anybody else have a different opinion on your favorite game show of all time?
I was about to answer David's question about the host
Oh, okay, sorry. Go right
uh,
ahead. Go right ahead. I
it's okay.
apologize. Go right ahead.
Mhm.
Oh, it's okay. And what was the guy's name again? I know what he looks like. I just can't remember his name.
I don't remember either.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Not even David remembers who this guy is. I think he's a comedian. I think it was.
Let me look it up.
It ain't David Fincher, obviously.
Um.
God, if here's
Oh,
another thing. I bet.
it's I'll put it in the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is
you can put
anybody here in Is anybody here in Pacific time?
Here, I put it.
Joel McHale. Oh my God. He seems all right. Me, I mean, but here's another thing. If Jerome Latimer would have watched Card Sharks, if he was a game show,
Yeah, bits and pieces. But anyway, let's continue on.
if Adam Sandler was the host, he'd be losing his mind. He'd be going like, I mean, like, come on, why is this guy the host? Oh! I see nothing wrong with Adam Sandler other than the fact that some like him, some don't. But Joe McHale, yeah, I have no issues with him. I mean, a host. Then as long as and if he can be funny, he can be funny. I mean, look at Bob Barker. I mean, he was funny in his own right. Then there's others that go along with it too.
Oh man. Yeah.
Drew Carey's funny.
Drew Carey, there we go. And as for it being my favorite show,
Steve
if anybody
Harvey's
has,
very funny.
oh my God, Steve
Steve
Harvey,
Harvey, no, he's very funny.
him and that big arse mustache.
There's no way you cannot laugh at one of his Swimming Suit episodes.
So far, so good.
Chiha, what do you think?
Well, as of now, Drew Carey has a beard, and then he talks about his beard. So TMI. Continue on.
When, especially when one of the contestants does the stupid, ridiculous, funny answer, and Steve just stares at him this kind of way. It's just hilarious.
I've always wondered what would happen if Steve Harvey did host Card Sharks instead of Joel McHale.
Hello, my
no.
sexy. What's up, puppy?
Oh boy.
Well,
Oh word.
Keep your pants up, boy.
Hey, my pants are up.
Anyway, I was asking a question like, what would happen if Steve Harvey was the host of Card Sharks instead of Joel McHale?
well.
I don't think you have the patience for that.
Because it's going to be the worst.
Yeah.
Dante, what do you
Well,
think?
that
What do you think of the host of
Yeah, he wouldn't really have the patience for that, but.
Wait, I'm sorry, David.
What do you think of the host of Card Sharks?
Joe McHale. I think he's not bad host. He's not bad. You know?
yeah.
Oh, Joe McHale. He's funny. Yeah, he's all.
I mean, he would add a lot of comedy, but I don't think Steve would actually have the patience for that. He'd probably lose his mind waiting rather than, I don't know, actually doing the thing.
Isn't there waiting in Family Feud and other games he's hosted too?
At least bring back.
Sorry.
As much as I love Steve Harvey, I think he should be retired from family.
Wow.
I actually had to go for a while,
No,
but keep talking about the Card
He's
Sharks
still got a
because
bit left in him.
okay.
Wait, what do you gotta do again,
He's still
Dave?
got a bit left.
I gotta go for a little bit. Continue talking about Card Sharks and press it up.
Wow.
Okay. All right. Well, since David's gonna be off for a while, it looks like I'll take things in control here. Dante, let's change the topic right now while we got a chance. And as for others who either agree or disagree with my opinion on card sharks, is fine. I don't really mind. I mean, I'm not gonna whine or complain about like a crybaby about it because opinions are opinions and takes are takes. I mean, like it's about that's the wonderful world we live in. We all have our differences and our takes and our opinions on certain topics. With that being said, Dante, you said you wanted to talk about Pressure Luck returning. Why don't you go ahead and give us your take on that?
Pressure Luck return for season 2. Oh, okay. That's not bad. I like it, you know. Focus
It's
the
not
ball by
bad
his
at all.
because he's the box. No man. No one knows red digit Bucky.
Wow.
Be a
Yeah,
little,
I love it.
you want to be a little PG
fun.
about this, Dante? Hey, this is David3000's channel. He'll mute. He'll put the censor button on you. But anyway, what were you saying, Jihad? What were you saying, Jihad? Respond to that. To his take.
I was saying it's not bad at all. I like the new Pressure Luck. I wouldn't say it's better, but I'm saying it's really good.
Still.
It's funny. There's lots of new whammies and there's lots more things to keep you on your toes. I mean, it's funny. Some of the whammies are really funny. Some of the whammies are like hilarious references to movies.
Yeah. As for me, I would.
Especially the
Oh, go ahead.
especially the Harry Potter one. Yeah, especially the Harry Potter one, because I was doing the
Harry
watch
Potter
along thing, and
whammy?
the Harry Potter one,
Oh my God.
the Harry Potter whammy just really made Rodney laugh out loud.
Wow.
You're a wizard, Harry.
I like to see Jordan play
Go
Pressure
ahead.
Luck with Big Buck.
I was thinking it's actually good to see something original come back. Just like with Card Sharks, Pressure Luck. I didn't really get into it fully that much, but I've been seeing some episodes here and there, and I think it's actually pretty good. I mean, I really do like playing Big John's Pressure Luck, on my computer from time to time, although I haven't played in a while. Still, at the end of the day, the game show itself, even hosted by another one, a host by the name of Elizabeth Banks, I think it was.
Yes.
Yes.
Let me tell you something. At least they're going. At least they're not being too feminist about it. So, I mean, that's the one thing I kind of like.
What about his host family?
When y'all done, let me know, because I want to talk about a game show too.
David, what's your take on the new season of not Card Sharks, but Pressure Luck, season 2 that'll be coming out. In fact, the new one we have right now.
I really like it, especially with the bonus round. We're coming up to $1 million.
Wait, there's a bonus round after you beat the other 2 guys?
Yeah.
I didn't know about that. I do know there was one episode that I remember very clearly. No whammy for Penny. No whammy for Penny.
There's a bonus round where you're trying to avoid. I don't remember exactly, but you have to avoid the landings and have.
Wow.
Rounds.
Wow.
6 rounds, hot damn.
4 or 6 rounds. And if you're able to avoid it or get past a certain money amount, then you win $1 million.
Well, that's kind of cool. Now, I think we're good for Pressure Luck. Jihad, do you have a topic?
I have a game show I want to talk about. I don't know if any of you guys have this because it's so old, kind of beginning. It was one I think I was trying to talk about it last time, but I can't get interrupted by
Oh my
Anyways.
God, yeah. Well, I'll save that. I'll roast him for another time, but continue.
Yeah, the game show I want to talk about right now is called Friend or Foe. I don't know if you guys remember it.
Friend or foe?
But
Yeah.
it's basically kind of a trust-ish. It is kind of a trust-ish game. 6 string. You put it up into 3 teams of 2. Try and get as much money within the allotted time. The lowest scoring team in round 1 has to go play Friend or Foe, with the money that they currently earn. And if they both pick Friend, they will split the money. One picks Friend, the other picks Foe. Foe takes all the money, Friend leaves with nothing. If they both pick Foe, they both leave with nothing.
Okay.
And that's kind of the kind of game show I grew up kind of felt all the betrayals when I saw it. I just saw a lot of betrayal and backstabbing. I mean, there were some times where they were actually friends, but most of them were just backstab hires. I mean, can you imagine somebody stabbing you in the back that much after you know it for like 3 minutes?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And this is
I
the
mean,
topic you were
imagine if
trying. Sorry, continue.
yeah, I mean, imagine if like David and Dante randomly got picked to the. They will be well together, but a question: who do you think will backstab? Do you think they will backstab each other, or do you think they will be friends and just split the money?
Why don't you ask Dante that question? That'd be really interesting for him to answer this.
What question? What is it? What is it?
The question is, if Dante and David were on friend or foe,
Mm-hmm.
who would backstab who first? Would David stab Dante in the back, or would Dante stab David in the back? Or would they both be friends and just split the
Yeah.
money evenly?
Oh wow. That's a tough one, man. That's tough.
It's not rocket science, Dante. It's just a question. Would you backstab him, or would you think he'd backstab you, or would you split the money 50-50? That's all he's asking.
I'll backstab.
You would backstab me, of course.
And that's the thing. The thing is, you don't know what the other person's gonna pick, so it's down to just whether you trust them.
That's
It's the game
$90.
that really tests your trust.
Come on.
Oh man. Well, at least we. Okay. Well, David. Well, the same question goes to you.
If watching, I don't know what to do now. Yeah, I'm sorry, folks, with the whole aha thing. I'm just like, what? Continue on.
Hey, what's that word again?
Backstab or split it 50-50.
I'll backstab Dante.
You just admitted something that Dante would think that you would do.
You would backstab him.
Like
Okay,
so,
what about you?
And Jordan.
What about you, Jordan?
What?
Who would you want to backstab? Or would you backstab somebody, or would you split the money?
just the fact of a friend or foe, depending on who the person I'm teamed up with, and if we get all good and the money's just right. Being the nice guy I would be, I'd probably split it. Yeah, I'd split it.
Oh,
You know,
come on.
just for. Hey, I'm not the kind of guy who'd want to stab somebody in the back. I mean, like, come on.
Yeah, still.
Oh, sure. Take your time.
I would
It's a
backstab
matter.
you, Jordan.
It's. See, the thing is, I wouldn't stab anybody in the back. I just split the money 50-50. I mean, if I were to go on and like say, okay, I know this is gonna be off topic, but here's what I'm gonna say right here, right now. If it was Card Sharks, and if I win all the whole.
I'll definitely backstab Jordan. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh
I'll
God.
backstab anybody.
Next. Anyway.
Anyway, for some reason, Jordan and Dante is really big now, so I'm just gonna keep on blowing.
God. Quit with the blowing, David.
Sorry about that. I just had to deal with something real quick. But anyway, wait, what was I at? I mean, would I backstab somebody, or would I split the money? I would basically just split the money.
Sorry about that, guys. I had to do something. So anyway, as I was saying,
It's okay. I already answered the question. I already answered the question. I would split the money.
Okay, that's cool.
And David just admitted he'd backstab me. David admitted he would backstab me.
I mean, just think about it. You're being paired. You're possibly being paired with a total stranger, or with someone you just so happen to know. I mean, if you were being paired with a total stranger, and you didn't even know him, what would you do? I mean, say the game hasn't started, or you just at the intro or something, or maybe you're going to commercial. what would you do during that time, and how would you go about doing it? Would you like try and make friends with them or something? What would you do?
Just the fact that the purpose of trying to win a game is to try and it's like when you have two people as a team to try and win, right?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Even if there's a backstab here and there, right? So basically, what I do, I just try to have a mutual agreement with this person, even if this person likes me or dislikes me. I just try to know that if we get enough money, it'd be good to split it instead of just taking it all for for oneself because if it was all for for greed, then it proves that greed never fails to motivate.
Yeah.
So I would try to get along with this person as good as I can. Say like if the money amount's good enough to try and to split with, even if it wouldn't be the highest or lowest amount, but still something not under 50,000, I would believe. Not something under 50,000. I would either this person would stab me in the back, or I would stab him in the back, or her, depending on the gender. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, like that's the thing. You get like one. She only asks a certain amount of questions. The host only asks a certain amount of questions, and you only get like around 100 or 150. I think it's 150, 200, 100 for every correct answer for round one, round two for every correct, wait, 150 for every correct answer, and 200 for every correct answer round three. And I'm believing, if I'm correct, that there's a certain amount of questions, and there's most likely will be a tie thing. But if there's a tie, the team who answered faster will move on.
Yeah.
So there's one team eliminated each run until there's until there's one team left. So y'all have to do your best to just try and not get eliminated.
Yeah, kind of like
Anyway,
with
you go ahead.
kind of like Russian roulette.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
And
that's another one of my favorites. That's another one of my favorite games. So thank you for saying.
no problem. It's a
Rush
little
Roulette
shout.
is another one.
It's a shout out. But
I
anyway,
mean, Rush Roulette was always good,
Yeah.
especially the drops. The drops were so like freaking kind of.
wait a
They
minute,
were
Dante.
funny and both
Wait,
scary.
sorry to cut you off, Dante. What are you doing?
He's dancing probably.
Oh my God, you dancing around like a fool.
I think
None of
he's
this
trying
for
to
fun.
dance.
Please, for my please.
We're live here. Well, we're taped, but still.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I mean,
continue on.
anyways, about
Oh, I'm sorry, guys.
anyways
I'm
about Rush
interrupting.
Roulette.
It's
Yeah,
okay.
and that's
All
okay.
right.
Anyway, about Rush Roulette, it's a good game. Sure, it's fun. I wish they would bring it back. That would be awesome. I mean, the drops in general were funny enough, but the suspense. Oh, the suspense.
Mm-hmm.
You had to spend watching the show. It's just, oh man, is he gonna drop? I mean, there is someone that's expecting to drop it and he just doesn't like it. Say there's five drops, you're on the one that's not lit. You take a spin and just pray that you don't drop.
Mm-hmm.
Surprisingly, you don't. You have to have some kind of luck for that. Not
Yeah,
even real luck.
he's got a point.
Still.
Okay, next topic. So, want to bring up the next topic? A new topic?
Doctor, do you have one?
Wait, who? Wait, do you have one, David?
I'll go after Doctor. Doctor, are you
Okay. Dante, do you have another topic of a certain game show you want to discuss other than just other than Wheel of the Pressure Luck? Any other game show you can think of?
What about Chip?
Jeopardy. Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Trebek's gonna retire soon. You know.
Well, according to my status now, Alex Trebek passed away at the age of 80, so there's no sense of having him retire at the moment. So there's no sense of doing that. Continue on.
Reasons, health issues.
Yeah.
three years? 3 years.
Yeah, no. Okay. See that magazine I just wanted to show you right now? he didn't say he died in 2022. He said he died in like 2020. So I had the magazine right here in honor of Alex Trebek's memory. So yeah. I don't see 2022 anywhere. So there you go. Continue on.
I'm gonna miss Alex Trebek. He was a great host. Great
Yeah.
host.
He really was.
Now it's the end of an era.
End of the era. He didn't have right.
Yeah.
Hi.
The end of an
And
era.
I, yours truly, will be your host for Jeopardy.
Only in your fevered imagination, Dante Pittman.
Oh,
Wow.
Sonny. Plumber, you will be the host of Jeopardy.
Oh, yeah. Well, whatever you say, Mr. Pittman.
Wow.
That'll be a fun idea. What kind of game show would you want to host?
Well, obviously Dante would want to host Jeopardy. What would you say?
Or I can revive Blockbusters for the United States.
Well, Cormac status now either Ken Jennings or either one. We'll see what happens. We'll host the Jeopardy thing. Continue on.
United States, since Blockbusters is having it in the UK currently.
Okay.
I figure why not bring back the United States version of Blockbusters, y'all?
That sounds like a good idea.
Very original.
Well,
Okay, for which version do you want to see Blockbusters? The Bill Cullen version or the Bill Rafferty version?
You know what?
We need,
I think there's one game show, one version of a game show that I think Kyle White would like me to bring back.
Listen,
I think it would be Pyramid or Two for the Money.
Pyramid. Wait, that's definitely Osmond's version.
what version of Blockbusters I would choose Bill Cullen?
Wow.
Bill Cullen, Jordan, which version? The Bill Cullen version or the Bill Rafferty version?
The one that Dave said.
Bill Cullen?
Yeah.
And Plumber, what do you think? Which version of Butler should I do? The Bill Cullen version or the Bill Rafferty version?
You explain a bit of both of the versions for me?
Wait, the rapping version, like as if it were Snoop Dogg hosting or something?
No, Rafferty. Bill Rafferty.
Oh, the rapping. Wait,
Hold on. I'm about to show y'all.
Wait, Dante, give me do it in short order like this for me, okay? Is this some kind of like a new add-on for the game in general?
An add-on? Wait, like what do you mean?
Like an addition, like if it's a special edition, is it like an add-on or something for the game show of Blockbusters?
Yeah. Imagine as well a Blockbuster like this. Okay, I have enough. Continue on.
I wanted to pick the kind of version that has
Hold
color
on.
and the kind of.
Hold on.
I'll probably pick the version that has
No.
color and sticks to the original at the same time.
This is where we're at.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Hold on, I'm about to get into it.
Wait, which color would you prefer, Technicolor or just color?
Oh,
Alright,
God.
Jordan, here's the rap.
Okay.
This is where he looks.
Ah, yeah, that guy. I think I've seen him before.
Have you met him? It'll be funny. It'll be cool.
No, I never met him. I think I've seen him before once or twice.
The host of the 80s car show.
Yeah, that's also that too. Yeah, I think I have seen him on, like on a Buzzard thing. Yeah, I would want that back.
But hold on, this is Bill Cullen.
Same here.
Oh boy, here he goes again. Oh my goodness.
Oh no, definitely him. He
Yeah.
looks like a Blockbuster host.
Yeah.
So which version you pick? Club.
The other one, the one with the glass.
The Bill Cullen version?
Yeah, same.
Yes.
Or the Bill Rafferty version?
Just the fact that he looks more like a card shark guy, doesn't he not?
Mhm.
I mean, yes, he does. I
I
mean,
just looked
not the
over to
fact that he's holding a card sharks in his hand. The fact that he looks like he would host card shark. But this guy, he looks like he will host Blockbuster.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
So tell me
But
why,
anyway,
why,
we were talking about what game show would you yourself host?
For
Me,
for
myself, I would
but
probably
I
host
need a,
Russian.
but I need a
I would
sexy
probably host.
announcer. Hold on.
I'll probably host Russian roulette.
Oh Jesus.
But you need a sexy announcer. Guess what? It'd probably be so far away from you, it wouldn't want to have a sexual harassment lawsuit like with Bob Barker and that
oh,
whatchamacallit chick.
Exactly.
Anyway, what about you,
Just,
Jordan? What kind of game show
just
would you
kidding.
want to host?
Just kidding, Dante. I'm just kidding. Nobody. I don't know who'd want to file a sexual harassment lawsuit on you. I don't know who'd want to do that. An idiot would do that. I would
Jordan?
believe. Now, who would I want? Which game show would I host? I was thinking like Pyramid or Two for the Money, which would be good for Kyle White, my good friend. But I was thinking like to try and bring back somewhat of an original. I would believe maybe
wipe out,
what?
like wipe out.
No, no, no,
Wipeout's more of a
not that one. Not that one. That's like isn't that like a show where you do try to where you try to do like some moves where
Like,
like
well,
obstacle
no.
Blockbuster,
Wipeout's
forget it.
basic.
easy
Wipeout
there,
is
John.
basically
I'm
kind.
sorry, I just
Hey,
can't.
take it. Wipeout is basically like a obstacle course kind of game.
That's what I was saying.
Mhm.
That's what I was trying to say. But thanks.
But anyways,
My
you
hope.
said you were kind.
I was thinking like around with Pyramid or Two for the Money, but I was thinking along the lines maybe I would want to host like try to host a game show like Wheel of Fortune and bring something original and creative and entertaining to that because this becomes so boring and stale.
Yeah.
What about Lingo?
That's for Danny Lewis.
Yeah.
And for me, deal or no deal.
Yeah,
For me,
deal or no deal.
because it's the easiest rules I can remember. Also speculation.
Yeah, it's the hardest for me in my opinion. So I did play this before with David. I did play this before before I first met David, and I couldn't do it at the time being. It's just I branch out, deal no deal until David shows up. So that time. So that's just me. Continue on.
He's got a point.
Because if the Price is Right is one of the most hardest game shows to host, you gotta remember all 80 pricey games.
Yeah.
Oh my God, all those games.
I remember playing Go very well.
Carey and Bob Barker, I don't know how they host that show.
Mhm.
And they have one of the best memories.
It's simple. They have a time card, that keeps up with the rules. Obviously, they just they keep reading it over and over until they do a taping, and then all of a sudden they have it. They remember all the rules.
Yeah.
Still.
I don't know. I'm not a rocket
Yeah.
scientist. I don't know how they remember all those rules for all those games. I mean, like God's sake.
Man.
Yeah.
And
Who knows?
Dante, what are you doing now? You look like you're up to do good.
I'm always up to no good.
That's Jordan.
Man.
Well, at least he admits something for once.
So
So what? Anyway, you were saying, David?
yeah, I will go with deal or no deal.
Yeah.
What about you, Treehouse?
I think he already said his. What did you say you'd bring back?
No, what game show you want to host?
Or host? Yeah. What game show will you host, J-Hop?
I believe I said I'll host Russian. I said that I will host Russian roulette.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Either
Please,
that
wait.
or I will host friend
Please,
foe. Russian roulette or friend foe.
Yeah.
Or better yet, maybe the way to sleep.
I can't
Who knows?
please.
Wow.
Oh, yes.
I am trying to speak
Yeah,
Exactly.
don't be Jones about it, Dante.
Exactly.
Anyway, I was saying I'll probably end up hosting either one of the three: Russian roulette, friend or foe, or possibly the weakest link.
The weakest link.
Wow.
You realize you'd have to wear a wig, glasses, and a dress and sound British to say the weakest link. You know, to try and sound, try to look the part. You know that, right?
Wow.
I don't have to look the part. I just gotta have some glasses on and look smart and be ready to roast anybody.
I was referring to you if you had to cross dress, but okay, that makes more sense.
Wow.
But
I
anyway,
said that's basically what it is. That's basically what it is.
so
Yes.
I think Dante already said the game show what he'd host, Blockbusters.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
that's right.
Okay.
Um,
All right.
so let's talk about a non-game show we can talk about.
Okay,
So
non-game show. Let's see.
I have a topic. So what do you think of this year's World Series?
The baseball.
Yes.
Okay, guys, I gonna head out because I gotta get going somewhere in about an hour. So thank you for having me.
You're
All right.
welcome.
Peace out, man.
Bye, Trio.
Peace out. See you in the next one.
Probably.
All right.
So
Anyway, with the World Series, we're talking baseball here, right?
yes.
Okay. This is the one where the uh,
It went to Game 7, Nationals won.
yeah.
And Dante has not gotten a haircut yet, according to our bet. Dante,
Mm-hmm.
God.
you're supposed to.
No cussing! No cussing! Oh, he's been cussing!
Oh yeah, I'm still love to cuss, but and not from my reaction to David, but that's just me. Continue on.
He's been cussing on the podcast. Check him out!
Please, oh. What the fuck?
I think, didn't the Astros lose?
Yes. Wait, but.
Oh my god.
Six
Checking everybody's ass.
And guess what? In the regular season, they won 107 games.
You think for 1 minute that, like, the New York Yankees would do something, but then again, they're the most hated and loved team of all time.
Hold up.
Not that I'm a baseball guy, but just to clear in the facts for you, that at the end of the day, wow, what's your take on the Yankees? I mean, I'm not saying I like the Yankees. I'm just saying my take. I mean, what they are, in a way. But regardless, most baseball teams, they're going to do whatever it takes to get that championship, no matter what it takes. And just be quiet. I'm talking here. Anyway, as I was saying, they're going to do whatever it takes to get that championship, no matter what the cost. Now, the Nationals, they did what was necessary to win, did they not?
Well, there were a couple of calls that were weird. Especially
Philadelphia Phillies rule. Oh, man. That's a part from Jihad Plummer, ladies and gentlemen.
And also, I cannot believe the Nationals even won the wild card game without Bryce Harper.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know who he is? Bryce Harper, Jordan.
I don't know who he is. Like I said, I'm not a baseball guy, but I do know this: is that when you're playing baseball, it's the rules are very simple. Like in most games, like with football, baseball, basketball, soccer, and all those other games that you have to do.
Yeah, like me and Bowen. Continue on.
Yeah, you simply got to do whatever it takes to win. Like full on, hardcore. To try and to win the game and also to get the championship as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. My favorite baseball team is the Florida Gate. Well,
You have to pull the death. You can't beat the Gators. The Gators can kick all y'all. Down.
Dante said the A word.
Yeah.
Dante said the A word.
Yeah.
FBG. This is gonna be fun.
Oh
Yeah. You realize that David has to look back through this whole Just to
Yeah.
censor you. You know that, right?
Yeah, you know that. Yeah. Because you can't beat the Gators. And you
What
can't beat my Seminole. Because the Seminole is my tribe, and we will kick your butt every damn time.
what Dante, the Gators are not a Major League Baseball team. You know that,
Yes,
right?
Yeah.
they are.
Wait. Aren't they a football team?
Yeah,
Yeah, they're football.
yeah, it's a football team. I'm sorry. Yeah, if you watch this, Billy, it's for you. And yeah, I said one time in the interview, which is worse. And I said like, oh my god, what's gonna happen next to Gators? Yeah, yeah. Here's a clue, Dante. It's not a baseball game. It's a football game. If you watch this, Billy, it's for you. Continue on.
But they're basketball team as well.
Wait, why did you say baseball?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Hold on.
I think they
This is what they
Where do you
do.
wait, there.
They're also a football and baseball.
You know what? That could make sense too because I noticed the Gamecocks. They're not only a college football team; they're also a hockey team. I would believe too.
Wow. Okay.
Because, you know, my boys. Because for
actually,
Florida
sense.
rules so.
actually,
Yeah, my home state Georgia rules because I don't know what to say, but you know that's just me. But Florida Gators, I respect for Billy. Continue on.
So are the Seminoles as well. Take a look.
I want to hear what David's trying. I want to hear what David's trying to say, Dante. What are you trying to say, buddy?
Uh, so what I was saying, Dante, um, that I actually had a friend that is actually a huge Gators fan. He's also a friend of Luke Shepard's and mine.
Yeah, shout out for me. Wait, who was that? Huh. Oh, 1 second, folks.
A friend that is actually a huge Gators fan. He's also a friend of Luke Shepard's and mine.
Yeah, if you watch this, David, thanks for the shout out, buddy. Yeah, if you haven't saw There Always Kids Were Gone, part 3, you know what I mean about that. He's reacting to part 3 before, and that's why I'm here for it. Continue on.
So, yeah. I don't know what the record is,
Mm-hmm.
but Dante, what is your take on this year's World Series?
We talking baseball here, and don't type it in. Give us your take on with your words. Move your mouth and make words.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
I am mad at the Sears World Series. The World Series kiss my booty.
Kiss my booty.
Why can't say the bleep word?
Well, hey. Oh, don't you dare be sour. Clap for your infamous bootylicious champ and feel the power. It's a Dante. Yes, it is.
Yeah. Because I want to.
God.
What am I doing with you guys?
Let's move on to another topic, shall we?
Yeah.
so Jordan, tell us about the podcast you did with the professional,
The
wrestler.
professional wrestler named Drexel.
Tell them about that podcast.
Yeah, you were there, obviously, in the live chat when that happened. You know, the funny thing is, I never really did an interview with a wrestler before. I mean, this was actually the first time I ever encountered a wrestler on a live stream, to be honest
Wow.
with you. I met a few of them, from time to time, you know, like from, like when it comes to arenas or like the Spartanburg Memorial Auditorium, like for big time wrestling from Boston, Massachusetts, that would come by from
Yeah.
Boston
But that's just WGBH Boston. Continue on.
over here to South Carolina. And Drexel, he's a nice guy, well swell dude. He actually answered a lot of questions very good, especially when it came to Brand's questions regarding his and yours too. Yeah, you had some questions here and there. Even oh my God, Kevin Alvarez, his questions, bad grammar. It's like it you know, but still, at the end of the day, God bless him. He's just trying to give out questions, which even though it doesn't make any sense, I'm sorry, but anyway, at the end of the day, I ask questions, regarding certain, things like with All Elite Wrestling's Wednesday Night War with NXT, or the certain, pay per view that bad pay per view
Oh
that they don't
yeah.
sell. And then there was the whole
You know what
regarding
I'm thinking?
that one thing he did in his tenure with Florida Championship Wrestling. It was fantastic. We
Yeah.
have him on there. He was cool to talk to on there, to be honest.
Yeah.
Wait,
I
what?
wonder if he has other social media besides Facebook and stuff.
Still.
Hang on just one second. I cannot hear because the typing and this is why keyboard lives matter, folks. Because Dante Pittman abuses keyboard so bad it can be heard from your headset or your speakers.
Oh
We
Jesus.
support all abuse keyboards at all times, and it's the hashtag keyboard lives matter. Hold on. All three of us should be the Spice Boys.
Well,
What?
I can't say Spice Girls because there's only girls.
Yeah, man. I'm not really a hip hop nor a pop person. I'm more of a rock and roll person, heavy metal person. And children's music is my thing. But anyway, let's continue on.
At least you're not referring to yourself as one. But
Oh, shut.
anyway, so what were you about to ask? What were you asking me again, David?
Like, I wonder if Drexel has other social medias so he can talk to him.
He might. I don't know. I mean, Brandon Martin's the one who can get in touch with him. So I don't know if he contacts with Drexel, but I do know we might have him again around WrestleMania week. I think maybe before or after it. So, and that'll be coming in 2020 in around March or April, I believe.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what happened. Well, unfortunately, that never happened. Let me check. WrestleMania. See here. 35. Never happened. No, it's 46. I was wrong. Okay, 46. Okay. It was March 25th and through the 26th, and I was right about that. And due to COVID, that never happened until April the 4th and the 5th. Attendance is 0. So, behind closed doors. So that never happened, so yeah. Yeah, let's continue on, folks.
I want to be a part of that when that comes around.
Yeah. Well, on the live chat because you got to. I mean, in a sense, David, you got to be like. So, and I don't mean this in a bad way. You got to be a hardcore wrestling fan in order to understand more about the business and also to know the politics and everything else regarding. In fact, even when you have to know the inside of it, because even though it's all for entertainment aspects. I mean, remember that question that was asked, in the live chat by Jay Houston, and that. Can I at least get my answer out, you son of a...
Yeah, it's exactly. Son of a bitch! Continue on.
But, It's okay. It's okay. I'm fine. Quit the freaking breathing!
What? What's wrong with the Spice Boys girls?
I'm trying to answer a question. That's all I'm trying to do. Anyway, as I was, like Raven would say, as I was sick. God, what was I at? I mean, you said, like, Yeah, Drexel, and you said you want to be part of one. Well, here's the thing: if you ever want to be a part of another one, you're gonna have to get into the business, like to watch it. You know, like Raw, SmackDown, AEW, ROH, NXT, all that stuff, just to get in. Just to, and plus you have to look at the wrestling websites like Pro Wrestling Insider or WrestleZone.
Yeah.
I mean,
Am I making sense here, Dante?
Yeah, you making.
Yeah.
I could be on the Brandon's reactions to the wrestling if that's
Yeah.
What was it like? You know, on the reactions, like you being on there.
It's
yeah,
awesome.
you
Yeah.
guys told me that if I could be
Well, if you're interested in watching a pay per view, like say what we're watching, you know, so that way you got at least have the part, you know, and plus the passion to be you know, to watch it. Even though I'm not gonna say you have to be a casual film fan unless you, I mean, you are a casual film fan unless you go to film school or if you are you know, unless you go to, like or
or
if you go to film school, it gives you the ability to see more films, which doesn't make any sense to me. I'm not gonna say like you have to be a wrestling fan in order to watch wrestling. That's what I'm not trying to say. I mean, just try to get into it if you can. You know, that's all I'm saying. So that way you can be a part of art. That way you can be a part of the reactions. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
yeah. Let me see. Have you ever met other Philippines besides Drexel?
We might have another one soon. Somewhere. I don't know which one it was. I think we're gonna have one for the 21st. I think it was. Let me check this real quick.
25th.
Yeah. I think we have another wrestler for the 21st. Brandon won't let me in on it, but at least you know that's the beauty of it. Brandon knows how to keep you in the loop and you know make sure you know it'll be surprising.
Who wants to watch a dance, mom?
Do you want me to go on a rant about that dance mom's you know instructor?
I hate to interrupt this LJPCBM episode, but we lost George Segal today. Rest in peace. So he was on a sitcom called, let's say, I can't remember what it was. It was from 2013 called, it was on every Wednesday on ABC called, The Goldbergs. And it's very emotional to see him go, but let me just, let me see the video real quick. Never mind. Just want to make sure. Rest in peace, George. Continue on.
Hold on. I'll send you the link.
Don't get me started, please. Anyway.
Come on, I want to see that. Let's go to the story.
Also, I remember Dante posting something inappropriate in the text.
Wait, what do you mean?
I was saying to you. You'll see.
Okay. Just sent me something already. Oh boy.
This is Dance Moss Miami.
Miami.
Jordan, you should come to Miami.
Oh my god. It's hot up in Florida for all I know.
Because we're gonna get some ladies.
I mean, he currently lives in South Carolina for all I know. Continue on.
All you want to do is get paid, laid, and made.
Yeah, all right. I do.
You are horny. You know that.
Oh God.
I am horny.
Anyway, what were you gonna send me, David?
Nothing but what else you want to talk about here? Like talk about your podcast and what's coming up on your channel.
Basically what's going to come up on my channel is simply the basics, you know, from time to time. I mean, I don't usually do, like, too much videos. I mean, unless if I have to. I mean, StreamYard's okay and all that, you know. Sometimes I need my privacy from time to time. But the most things I do mostly is on Brandon Martin's channel. Now, clearly, he's about to reach a certain a video limit. Hold on just 1 second, because he's about to have like hold on, you can type it in for you here. At least I'm not gonna abuse mine. Okay, he currently has 994 videos as of late. He's got 994 videos as of now, but 6 more videos. But he's gonna have, and I am tough.
And still, he currently has like 1,200 plus videos as of now. Currently, continue on.
Talking. Anyway, he's got 6 more videos left to go to hit the big number 1,000.
Wow.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm dead serious. He's got like 994 videos.
I'm talking to Dante. What's in the channel chat?
Oh my god. Yeah, like I said, he's got like 6 more videos to go in order to hit 1,000 videos. Now he's currently has 787 subscribers. He just needs another 13. Yeah, I know the unlucky number to get 800.
Or lucky, depends who you are.
Yeah. And there he goes out of the room again, and while he's trying to fix his belt, because he... Yeah, and I wonder what you were doing while you had a belt unbuckled, you weirdo.
Oh, Jesus.
This is why we are not visual, only audio, thank God.
Yeah.
I know you're trying to be funny, but at least come back over here, because we might close off the show. Anyway.
Can you imagine if we're actually live?
If we're actually live, then that would be a real nut kicker, I would say.
Oh, geez.
See, that's what I mean. If we were live, then that would be good.
Man, I'll tell you one thing. If we were live and everyone went to see that, they'd probably be in the chat wanting to do something else other than just take his shirt off. Wanting to take his yeah. And then they'll want him to take his underwear off too, trying to make him look like a live stream, a strip tease.
Oh, Jesus.
Anyway.
I'll be right back. I'm ready.
No. Go back here, Thunder. No. Go back here.
Yeah.
No.
Oh boy, he's gone. Anyway, at the end of the day, but still, we're gonna be
Hold on. Oh, God. I just can't take it anymore. Oh, no, come back here, Dante. Continue on, folks. I can't take it anymore.
Episode 5 this Wednesday on for Rant and Rave podcast with Brandon Jordan, episode number 5, and it will feature
which, by the way, I'll get to the Rant and Rave LJPCBM React episode some other time, but right now it's on hold. But anyway, let's continue on.
Andrew Hawking.
And tell them what to expect at the top.
On the topics, we're gonna have in regards not just wrestling, and also a few and a rant maybe here and there, maybe for me and Brandon, but mostly me because I'm more crankier than Brandon is, I think. And as far as Andrew is concerned, I think he might have a game show or two and something from entertainment. But either way, it's gonna be. But this one will be an episode that neither of us will ever forget, in regards to amongst other things. Just so we're clear.
Yeah.
How come when I will be the guest on it?
The 24th, I believe you're booked for.
Yeah, Thanksgiving weekend. That was 2019. But what I did become a guest on Rant Rave in 2020 of February, I was freaking out. Okay, Freaking May's right there. Continue on.
No, not 24th, 26th. Yeah.
Yeah,
Of November
26.
this month.
Never mind. Continue on.
And not Thanksgiving, Jordan.
Wait, are you sure that one? Well, yeah, Thanksgiving's on the 28th. Not.
Remember you booked that day by accident.
Yeah, I booked that day by accident. So stupid.
Right then,
Yeah.
not be available.
But 26th, yeah, that's fine. You know, being like that. I mean,
I figured that day because I did an episode on Tuesday before, so that's why I picked the 26th.
Yeah, and the reason why we're doing this one on Wednesday, just like we'll be back on Thursdays on the 14th and 21st, is because, Wednesday is like, is like sometime this week where Andrew doesn't have to work, and plus that we'll have him as a guest, so.
Yeah.
And what is
So,
the
yeah.
what is the schedule of the podcast that you and Brendan do?
Usually we do the podcast around weekly on Thursdays. Now, originally when we did this on a Sunday, it was just out of nowhere. And plus, if you watch that episode, you can sometimes barely see or hear me, like what I was trying to say, because apparently
That was
I
basically
kept
a
getting
pilot.
I kept getting cut off from time to time because of that freaking Discord crap. Just like as always. But with this, I would have to say. I'd have to say when we started using StreamYard, it's more better, and we did that on the Thursday, on the same week after we did the first episode, and we had to take a week off in order to get to episode 3, which was, and how we did episode 3 was we had to we did it on the 17th, I would believe. No, I think it was the 24th when we did episode 3. I think it was. Let me check. Hold on. It was it was on the 24th.
Yeah.
I had to remember that.
Yeah, you gotta remember this.
So how did you come up with the podcast?
Well, it was the funny thing is, here's the funny story. Now, the reason why we came up with this podcast, well, basically the whole podcast in general is my idea, but the creation is made by me and Brandon alone, and plus on his channel to help him gain more viewers, more subscribers, and more interest from more, for more people to tune in and join whenever we go live. And plus, this, to me, this is actually influenced off the Pain and Gain podcast from LC Muscles 28. Yeah.
Continue on.
Yes, I'm going to give credit where credit is due. Pain and Gain is actually an influence to me.
Yeah, that's the reason why I haven't reacted to Pain Gain like a year now. Because of my stupidity. Continue on.
Of, why me and Brendan do this. And because of that, I'm mostly influenced off of Jerome Latimer's rants off of certain people. Take, for example, Joe Lamia.
Which I reacted to on episode 200. I can't remember what episode it was. Episode 204. And continue on.
Ian Smith.
Man, I don't want to go from there. Continue on.
Peter Vo. Right.
I'm referring to Ryan Vo. Continue on. If you haven't saw episode 315.
Johnny Flippin. I mean, the list.
Nah. I'm not gonna go there anymore. Since I banned episode 367 of those reacts, I don't want to go there anymore. Continue on.
Goes on and on of of those rants, you know what I mean? So that's basically why I wanted to do Rant and Rave, because there's like a lot we get off our chest. I mean, even though Wrestle Converse Mania is like a monthly thing, well, it used to be a monthly thing until I replaced it with Wrestling Rants and Random Roasts 4R. Yeah, this is kind of good. This is healthy, a Rant and Rave podcast with Brandon and Jordan. Me and Brandon hosting it. Did you watch the one where on episode 4 where I ranted about Jordan Miles, aka Albert Christian Hardy Jr. for complaining, causing a stir over a T-shirt design?
I don't remember.
Yeah, I haven't reacted to that yet, which, thank God, was Jordan Miles, but I won't be able to react to 48. But it just, in the future, when, we'll see what happens. I don't know. Well, I don't know. We're not planning to react to 48. Continue on.
Did you watch it?
Same thing. I don't remember.
I can barely hear you. You watched the whole thing?
No, I said I don't. I did not watch the whole thing. But
Oh, hold on. It was around the 38-minute mark where, yeah, it was 38 minutes and 4 seconds where I would start, where the official main event would begin with me ranting on that guy. Go check it out. It's Rant and Rave Podcast with Brandon Jordan, episode number 4. And it's probably one of the best episodes. Well, one of my favorites, because it's the first time I've ranted on someone other than Justin Bieber. Although my rant on Justin
Yeah, your rant on Justin Bieber, for one, because if you watch this, K, I'm sorry, but yeah, I'm bits and pieces. A huge fan of Justin Bieber, but not that much anymore, per se. But you know what? Yeah. If you watch this, K, Clark, yeah. I respect your opinion on Justin Bieber, but for me, not like it at the time anymore, but you get the feeling. But you, on the other hand, Jordan, yeah, I agree with you one time. I just like to say, yeah, like I said before, and I said it again, this is a educated guess. Justin Bieber was bits and pieces, continue on. I'm not saying facts over feelings in this one. Not gonna go over that and at the time. Continue on.
Bieber can sound a little controversial. Still, it's just, yeah, it was just, me ranting on Bieber and how I could prove that he was not, being born again and all that crap and all he was pulling, especially with other stuff he did, even though he's made mistakes, which is fine. I mean, like, everybody makes mistakes, but still, there are reasons why I don't like him. That's all.
But the planning of what I'm doing a reaction video coming soon is Heyman Outcast. And why? Because I have no problems with that show. But for Rant Rave, some I may have problems with, but with some other shows, I don't really. Because I may skip some episodes per se to react, but that's for another time. Continue on.
Nothing too personal.
If I were you, I would have done the podcast that you do with Brendan on Thursdays enough time before Gary starts his podcast. That's what I would.
Yeah. The thing is that when I started the LJPCBM series, in 2016, I feel like, okay, this is gonna be a good example, and for one thing, I started creating my Friday show in 2014. That was a good example right there. What happened to that? It's been like 7 seasons since I started. Continue on.
Also have time to watch. Also.
Yeah, the thing is, I mean, we're not trying to do the thing is, I'm not trying to do a Thursday night war with Gary or anything.
Yeah, me either. But the thing is that, we're speaking of First Night Wars, but thing, they're just recently, coming out with First Night Wars between Rant Rave and, Heyman Outcast, which, by the way, I'm reacting to Heyman Outcast sometime this year. Continue on.
I mean, the thing is, as much as I want to reschedule, it's kind of hard to do because we already did Fish on Thursday, and I forgot about their live streams being on Thursdays. I'm like, geez, God, I mean, come on.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was. Yeah, it was just simply, somewhat of a, my boo boo on that part. But at least, hey, at least we're doing something. Like with what we're doing here. I mean, even if we go on the same, we're on the same hour as he is. It doesn't really matter. We're not trying to steal viewership from anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I might do my own you know live stream podcast like Jordan Gary does. I just need to think of something like
Like with Flex with the Dicks.
well
Yeah, now known as Bolfus and Silvus, which continue on.
well I don't watch movies a lot, but not like David.
Yeah, you gotta do watch movies, David. I respect your opinion on movies, but I'm a huge movie guy myself. Continue on.
But I'm talking about just talking about like just something on a certain topic or just something what
Kind of like the Panic Game podcast. Is that what you're saying?
a little bit.
They didn't just talk about movies. They talked about video games. They told stories, and they even did a few. Yeah, they even had a few debates here and there too. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, I want to know what Dante. I think I
Yep.
know what Dante's
Oh,
doing.
sorry.
I think Dante.
Yeah, you.
I think Dante is eating dinner and then he's gonna miss the ending.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, he does.
Yeah.
He does that one.
It's.
He
Yeah, he
does.
does that a lot. He has to pull that trump card.
He has to do that a lot in the middle of a game show game. On Anchor Social.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's ridiculous. I'll say.
Yeah.
So that is gonna end for this premiere of my David3000's Fun and Happiness podcast. I want to thank Jordan, Dante, and Jayhawk for being here. Two of the
It was our pleasure. Even though I don't speak on everybody's behalf, but I'll say it. Anyway. I mean, it was a pleasure.
And I'm probably gonna end this video there tonight, and well, as we're recording this, and I'm gonna try to do episodes at least every other week, so that way keep it active. Oh,
On
there's
his
Dante.
back.
Just
Oh, real.
You're just in. You're just in time. I mean, we're about to.
But there's one more question I have for Dante before we go, because that's what I was gonna ask earlier.
All
Dante,
right.
Dante, what's coming up on your YouTube channel, Dante?
What is coming on the YouTube channel? Well, I did a
Get closer to the microphone.
Mm-hmm.
so I did AEW Full Gear custom theme song. It's called Cross the Line I Know It's All. And let's see what else. Next, I'm about to do this soon. I will do the Survivor Series custom theme song. I'll do more Super Pack covers. If you haven't checked the recent one, go check it out now. And here's my recent one. Let me go to my channel real quick. I'll send y'all the link.
Well, everybody can't see it. It's only audio.
Yeah.
I know, but here. Oh no! Oops! My bad!
Whoopsie.
There we go. That's better.
Yep.
Anything else that's coming up on your channel, Dante, before we go?
And here is the AEW for Gear custom theme song.
Yeah. Well, we're about to close off the episode, so.
Yeah, we gotta.
Yeah. So there you go. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm gonna do for my channel.
Okay. So
Yeah.
that's gonna end for this episode. Thanks to Dante for being here and everybody else who joined. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on in the next podcast and video coming soon. Bye, everybody.
See y'all later. Have a good day. All that.
God bless you. Have a great day and even better tomorrow.
So that was David3000's Fun's Happiness Podcast Series Premiere, Episode 1 for Thursday, November 7th, 2019. What do I think about this episode? It was amazing. So far this video went to be a success. Anyways guys, that wraps up LJPCBM episode number 602. Hope you enjoy it. Stay tuned for the next one, which is going to be David3000's Fun's Happiness Podcast, Episode 2, for Thursday. I don't know. Till next time, so Joe's goodbye, peace out, baby. Gonna watch you guys very soon. Till then, Joe out. See ya.
Given unto me this life I'll never take for granted, and given all the time I failed to really understand it, I never sought to meet the maker of reality, the one who gave the life that which is always happening, but I tried all the time. I ask, why me? Why was I the one to see things as I do under the moonlight and the sun? Perception is the question, and the giver holds the key.